it really? Oh, go ahead, Mimi.
Y'all, how are y'all doing this evening?
Yeah. What's up, Cafeza?
Man, shout out to Keisha and Ryan, our dear friends, man, for always opening up,
For those of you who don't know who they are, that's the owners of Cafeza.
Yes.
Keisha and
the
Ryan.
owners.
Ryan and Keisha Hazen.
Is Ryan here?
He's back there waving his
Wave.
hand. Big ups to Ryan Hazen.
Ryan, that's Ryan, everybody. All right, how many ready to just this is a very laid back atmosphere, y'all, just so y'all know, but it is, like Taylor said, a live taping, and we're just gonna enjoy each other. It's community building and network and all that good stuff, right? So before we even come through, we're just gonna introduce ourselves. I'm just saying. Also, shout out to Devin, who's one of our hosts, who's not here tonight, but shout out to our boy. Who? Oh, Lord. So, who was that said that?
Is that Toby back there?
That got to be Toby.
What
Boy,
up,
I tell you
Tobe?
the truth. Anyways, y'all, so again, my name is Mimi Johnson. I am the visionary behind Unplugged, but I cannot do this by myself. We have literally an amazing team. So shout out to the Unplugged crew.
All up in here.
So there's no I in team. And so you want to introduce yourself? Okay, so I'm just going to scoot over, and Michael and Thirsa.
What's up, everybody? My name is Thirsa. That's T-H. T is home. Dang! I am that short, though. JJ might be a little shorter than me.
Don't do it.
No, what's up, guys? I'm one of the executive producers for Unplugged, and I'm so excited to be a part of this project. I'm also one of the hosts. Thank you so much for joining us, even through the weather, and all the artists that came out. We're just so excited to highlight everybody, our local artists in the community. That's what our show is all about. So stay tuned for all of our episodes and follow us. Thank you, guys.
What's up, fam? My name is Michael. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're glad to have you guys here tonight. Have a blast, all right? Turn up.
All right, listen. We about to come through.
Here we go.
Before we let those who actually call themselves rappers get up here and rap, and poets. Well, Mimi, listen, don't.
I feel, why would you say something like that?
Mimi, you don't call yourself a rapper.
Yes, I do.
Okay, Mimi is a rapper.
Thank you. I'm going to let y'all be the judge, okay?
But her music on iTunes is definitely her singing. But she's a rapper. You know, she got the Kermit the Frog hoodie on tonight. Her other self is a rapper.
Listen.
Her true self be like, go ahead, sing. Lift up the name of the Lord. And then the Kermit part, the hooded Kermit be like, nah, come through. So that's what she's going to do tonight.
All right, you going to go first?
No.
Oh, I'm coming through.
You're the one said we doing
Y'all
it.
ready for this? Here we go.
But now, can you go back and forth, though?
I'ma come through.
I'm going to come down.
Man, hold him up, and you know we about to clown.
No, that was supposed to be you was just only supposed to give a half a think of this.
You're not prepared when you freestyle.
All right, let's go. I'm ready. I was just
All
kidding.
right. Here we go. Here we go.
Tope, help me, all right? Like,
Here we
send me
go.
something through the... Okay.
I'ma come through.
I'm going to chuck the deuce.
Man, hold him up. Tell me what you gonna do.
What's the truth?
Man, I don't know. What about you?
I'm saying no. What's the truth?
No. Bye.
Woo! Woo! I've been waiting for the truth all day. Okay. All right, y'all. So tonight we're gonna introduce you to some artists. You may already be familiar with them and their work, but if not, we definitely want you to receive them with a warm welcome. And this is the kind of thing when people get up to share their craft, share their work with you, it's good to give them your attention. Let them feel your energy. Let them feel your support. All of these artists tonight are either born and raised in Houston or moved here and now live here. So these are people from the local community. And we just want to celebrate them and highlight them. So if you can give them your attention, give them your energy, let them know you're glad they came through tonight, it'll be a good night. Can we all do that? Good. Okay, let me hear some energy real quick to see if we know what that is. Let me hear your energy in the room tonight. Yeah. All right. Let's make sure we can give people our undivided attention. Let me hear the hush come over the room right quick. Yeah, y'all good at that. Yeah. You shushing? You shushing? You cute, JJ. All right, y'all. Your first artist, this woman is an author. She's a public speaker, and she is a poet as well. Her mission is to help people to understand their worth and know their worth. She wants people to love themselves, especially the ladies. So I want you to show her a whole lot of love for the natural hair community, people that are up in here. Girls, I love you, kinks and curls, and she is representing us oh so well. Put your hands together for Lavanya Triumph. How y'all doing? Y'all good? All right. So this piece is driven by a world that tells us that we're not enough, that we have to do something extra just to be worth it. So I just want to tell every lady in here that you are worth it, just like you are. And so, brothers, you are too, but this is to the ladies. And sometimes we have to love ourselves more. And thanks, Toby. In Jesus' name. Your eyes are windows into the depth of knowledge that surpasses earth's understanding. Each morning when your gaze locks on a brand new sunrise, birds chirp and angels sing a new song unto the King. Holy, holy, holy. This dress rehearsal is a mere vessel of what heaven will be like when we get there. Once clouded by judgment and glazed over with contempt, they now shine like the sun. And as I attempt to poetically describe their measure, I simply can't find a word in my treasure box to describe their sparkle. Mesmerized by their stare, I stand there dumbfounded, stuttering to mutter beyond their intensity is where I long to lay my bed in your head, full of chocolate locks, looking like golden gumdrops with spirals that bounce back at the touch. How I love your natural's vibrancy that much. To see you fall more in love with yourself makes me fall more in love with you. The rich chocolate hue of your sun-kissed skin. It's almost a sin the way your brown skin complements even more of your brown skin. From like black wax melting on a candle, your darkness is too much for this world to handle, so it tries to put you in a box by filling your head with lies about how dreadful are your locks and how fairer skin has always been in, and to admire your darker melanin is to be an outcast. Well, hello, it's me. Come here, Adele. Hello from the outside. At least you can say that. They tried it, but these biased worldviews can't even dull the hue in your cheeks as they part in that smile. That smile. People would pay to see the 1,000 watts that beam each time your two lips separate to showcase the perfect rows of white doves that dance before your tongue. I simply come undone when I think of the treasures that your mouth has proclaimed, the wonders of his name. For you are fully aware that when people stare, they aren't seeing you, but they are seeing him manifest. His boldness flows from your chest, up your diaphragm as his name bellows from your lungs, past your vocal cords, singing on one accord the same song of the angels, as they escape past the rows of sheep that can't even keep in the treasures that man seek. How beautiful are your feet, quick to bring good tidings of joy. Swift to tell the gospel to a dying world, to tell of a story of a girl that was once lost but is now found. Your souls are anchored in the soul of your Savior. Like there are literally tangible roots drawn from your bloodline that reach down and pay homage to the cedars of Lebanon. Each toe is perfectly poised and anointed with the power of Christ, perfectly balancing you in this world, but not of it. Any negativity, you simply rise above it. You leave the petty to, well, the petty, because you are about your Father's business. So you have no time for Facebook thugs and Instagram witches. Retweet that and run it back. You are about your Father's business. So you have no time for Facebook thugs and Instagram witches. Snapchat that. Understanding that a double-minded woman is unstable in all of her ways, you make haste every day. Working while you wait, you anticipate the devil's move and you refuse to fall for his schemes.
In your right hand, you hold the sword of truth, quick to discern what is the word, and not only ready to adhere it, ready to listen to it. Rightly dividing the word of truth, you can't be led astray with false promises of a fallen world, because you recognize that you hold the keys to the kingdom, and you are your daddy's baby girl. Away from us, Satan, with all those schemes. We are not unaware. But on your left, you proudly bear your nude finger, a stark reminder that you waited for a love that would linger. One that would last and outlast the memories of your past, the ones that weren't strong enough to make it. You waited for a man that would petition your father for your hand. That man, this man, is worthy of being crowned with your love, bestowed with your favor, given by the Father. Before the earth was formed, you were born to adorn him like a crown upon his head, a blessing to his home, and undefiled in his marriage bed. Yes. So on this journey of 1,000 years, what seemed like a million tears, I've waited for you, only to recognize that a love so true, so rich, so pure, could only be found in a woman whose character is far above any ruby. This woman, whose very essence is etched into the echo of this poem's heartbeat, she is none other than you, and you, and you, and you, and me. Chins up, queens. Don't ever let anyone allow your crown to slip. You are worth it, and love is already here. Amen.
Thank you so much for joining us, Lavadia. We want to know a little bit more about you for your followers, for our followers. Tell us a little bit about what inspired that piece. What inspired that piece in your life? Like what season that really just pushed that project through?
I think one of the things that really inspired that project was I spent a lot of times feeling like I wasn't enough, like dating guys that kind of made me feel less than, or made me feel like I had to work a little bit extra, or the world kind of telling us that, it's not okay. Like, for instance, wearing my natural hair. And like, okay, is that not going to be professional enough? Or is that not going to be, okay? Or so those kind of things. I wanted a poem that spoke to all the insecurities that I felt and was able to kind of broadcast them and showcase them in a beautiful way and be able to touch other women that are out there that may be struggling with that same self-image and finding their identity in Christ. So that's really what sparked that aspect of finding your identity in Christ and really learning to love the skin that you're in. And that's really what I wanted to portray and kind of get out there in that message.
That is so powerful, because I think that a lot of women, with all the empowerment stuff that's going around, I think that sometimes women lose their identity, right, and who they are, and they're still trying to figure out, what is their role in the life that they live in. Where do you feel like you're at right now? I know you mentioned something about being single. What's that like? And tell us a little bit more as to, do you mentor a lot of women, and what do you do for the community?
What I do, I mentor and I write books. I do poetry. I write blogs. I'm really big in social media. So my goal is to empower not just women, but men too in their single season. I consider single being unmarried. So whether you're in a relationship with a boyfriend or girlfriend or not, you're single until you're married. And so I believe that at that time, it's a time that a lot of times in the church or in the world, we kind of think, okay, something's wrong with you if you're not attached to someone else. And so we never just really embrace this time and say, you know what, I'm not single because nobody wants me. I'm single because I have a standard and I haven't found or been found by a person that meets that standard. So my goal is to really empower people to understand that and to say, you know what, you're enough, and you don't have to be validated by a guy or a girl or whatever the case may be. You can live your life wholeheartedly for Christ, because I'm a Christian. That's my belief. You can live your life wholeheartedly for Christ being single and not have to compromise just to belong in a relationship. So it's really big what I preach about with my books and with my ministry, because I went through a time where I was getting ready to marry a guy that I didn't love, because I thought that was the next step. Like, I thought that would make me whole to be married. And so once I really got shaken out of that, I realized that, I was already whole. And so I had to learn and to accept that. And there's so many people that are struggling not to. So my goal is to reach one person at a time by letting them know that, hey, you can enjoy this time together. You can enjoy your single season right now.
Yeah, and just truly capture and enjoy where they're at in that season and really know what to do with it. I think That's very important. Now, for your audience and your followers, where can they find you if they're those that just getting to know you? Are you say you're big on social media, so give us a little bit of your information for everybody to have.
So all my social media handles is my single season. So my MySingle season SEASON, and it's all.
Let's learn how to spell.
It's all geared towards that. My website is my name, Lavonia, LAVONIAR, Tryon.com. But you can find it off of all the social media sites. So you can follow me on there, and I post blogs weekly. I post different sayings and quotes, and really just empowering you to understand who you are, love who you are, and the anticipation is, of course, I want to be married too, but understanding that you don't have to hate one season while you wait on the next one. So that's really where I want to be.
That's beautiful. Enjoy the season that you're at. Thank you so much, Lavania, for being with us. Thank you.
So much.
You ready for your next artist? No. I need you to be ready. Y'all ready? All right. Okay, now listen here. This next artist is the only person in this whole room that could fit just about anywhere. If there was no seat, she could sit on your lap, put her legs up under the table still. I just saw her do it. And still not be uncomfortable. Now listen, powerful things can come in some very small packages. This is like a human stick of dynamite. She raps, she hosts, she is doing a podcast. I don't know if any of y'all know about Fly Society. So she's repping the Fly Society. She's one of the hosts of the Dope Art Show that happens here in Houston. Yeah, y'all been to the Dope Art Show? Make some noise. All right. Shout out to the Dope Art Show. And their next one is on Valentine's Day. I know they're still selling tickets. So you can speak to her or her co-host after the show tonight if you want to find out more about the Dope Art Show. But she is, like I said, a little powerhouse. Low-key in my head, I call her the very small me. I call myself Meaty JJ. And she is Tiny Sean. So I can introduce y'all to Tiny Sean, but tonight I'll call her by her name. Tiny Sean in my head. JJ Lyric. Give it up for y'all. Oh, okay, wait a minute.
Are you good? You good?
This one or this one?
Oh, this one's cool.
No, we go. Oh.
We good.
She does what she wants to do.
You do what you want when you pop it. Yeah.
Hey, it's cool. I feel like it's a teacher mic. Can I take it off? This is it's set up. It's a live recording. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all doing all right? All right, so I know it's a lot of tiny jokes, but I want everybody to know that I've been in the gym, and so I need y'all to clap it up because I recently made it to 100 pounds. Y'all show some love for that. So check this out. So my friend before me said she was in a season of singleness and she excited about that. I'm not excited about my season of singleness. JJ was with a bae and he moved on, so I got to rap about him. Can I rap about him? Yeah, I come with emotion. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? So we're gonna just get into the. Are y'all ready? Here we go. How you bounce back like this bounce back track. Not an ounce of impact, like we never were attached. Like I'm really convinced you ain't really that bent, out of shape or whack. I kind of take it as it was really pretend or you really got strength. Man, something gotta give, cause I know I gotta live with the constant memory. Crash or the break up in the midst of the debris. And you ain't got no injuries, we swore that. We said before that, our well of love had dried. How well it was that I could be your river, deliver you from waves and tides. You did the same, so why? If it was painful for both of us when we separated, how come only one of us feeling dehydrated? You're doing mighty well, you're doing mighty swell, and I'm sick about it. If it was love, how you get about it? Y'all show some love. All right, so check this out. I'm not used to usually I host like these teen summits, and so I got all these Jesus raps. Can I do a Jesus rap for you? Everybody, somebody say amen. Amen. If I can do a Jesus rap for you, say amen. Amen. So check it out. It was this song on the radio, and it was like, Lamborghini Mercy, yo chick, she so thirsty. I'm in the two-seat Lambo with the. I'm the only one that know it. Like, nobody else know it. They're like, what is that? Is it new? All right, so if you heard that song, just snap a little bit. I feel like I don't want to feel like the only one. I want to be like the only one. All right, so check it out. So I really wanted to do a remix of that song, but I had to do it in front of like some teenage, like some children in the church. And so I did it for Jesus. Y'all want to hear my remix? So y'all just gotta imagine the beat in your head, right? But check this out. Y'all ready? Here we go. What's better than Lamborghini Mercy? Duh, mercy of the Lamb. It hurts him to see the universe in a state it's in. I take this pen, I take this pad. Blood gon' drip like paint on the slab. Cup runneth over Jehovah. Fill my paint with slab. So I dab on the fast track. Royalty, that's ass cap. Give me that crown with the big stone so I can bow down to these big thrones. For his worth I tore. This earth got more. Footwork's aid in a Lambo full of Flintstones. Fred realm of pebbles. Hey, faith the size is pebbles. None of you rebels on our levels. Been a guy on the rack for the thirsty. 2-seat Lamborghini. Case the Father won't hear me. Intercedes the Son. Call it mercy. Y'all clap it up one time. So I'm just throwing some stuff out there. Y'all still with me? Cool. So yeah, encore. All right, so check this. All right, so I'm gonna leave y'all with this. So most of y'all know me as an event host. Like the Dope Art Show is really taking off. Everybody's always like, "What the JJ lyric for?" I just love like hip hop kind of thing. So there is some a different wave of music that's going on now, and so I just appreciate like all the hip hop heads just in the house. So I'm gonna do a little I don't know what to call it, Sean. I'm just gonna do it. Gonna jump out there. All right, just do it, right? All right, so here we go. Let me see how I wanna get a beat. Let me. Hold on, no. Oh. Okay, cool. Let me get a tempo. Let me see. Hey. I just found a friend. What's your name, friend? Yeah. Hey, and can I get a cosign from labels who won't sign? An artist with one hit, they be dropping like a dime. Instead of reading bios, I wish I would read minds. Correct your decision and invest in a vision. So you wanna be an actor, play the role of someone after something you could never understand, never know how to hold. If you were given half my hands, half my heart, half my spirit, yeah. Attention, in the midst of my benching and my mention, I forgot to mention this. Friction is not to an nemesis, but towards myself, not to distort myself. Watered down art to sound so crowd can sing aloud. Consistency over trends. If it's me holding pens, real talk over spins. Could my demo be my bedroom? Round 12, no, I wouldn't have to sell you on a gimmick. You could feel it every minute. Converse without a sentence and a verse. When I'm finished, like Papa on spinach. Don't ask for an audition, just sign my petition. Thanks for listening. And if this goes no farther, then I can say today that today I'm tomorrow. Can I get a cosign from labels who won't sign? An artist with one hit, they be dropping like a dime. Instead of reading bios, I wish I would read minds. Correct your decision and invest in a vision. Can I get a cosign from labels that take time to focus on the focus instead of focus on the dime? Instead of reading bios, I wish I would read minds. Y'all show some love for Cafes at one time. When Trey kind of stood up, I was like, hey, does anybody black know how to play the drums? I was like, Trey, keep the beat, don't play me. This important. And then Justin came through. That's why we can't judge each other. That's why we need to unify.
Yeah,
we can't judge each other. He said, I'll help. I said, no, you won't.
What's up, everybody? I could not do a better introduction than Miss Shawn. But anyways, we are here with our artist, JJ Lyric. Thank you so much for being here with us.
How you doing, boo?
This is your second time with us, so we really appreciate you.
Yeah. I fool with y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all for what y'all do for the community, for the scene. Y'all unplugged. I appreciate y'all.
Listen, guys, she's amazing. Tiny, powerful woman. We have been on this season of empowering women, and she's the epitome of that. You can find her doing all kinds of different stuff, and you came tonight to rap with us. But what are some of the other projects that you're working on? Are you working on some of your music right now, or what is the project that you're most relevant right now?
So I do a couple. Oh, you want me? You want me? Hold it. You want? Oh no. Cause tell me which one. I'll give it to you. So most people know me as like an event host, a lot of teen summits, art shows, a dope art show, Fly Society podcast. I do a lot of personality stuff, so like hosting. And so I'm recently, so I hosted, but tonight I actually hit the stage as like a hip hop artist, a rapper, which is cool. A lot of people don't get to see that side. So sometime this year, like I will drop some singles. Like that's all I can say. Like I don't want the pressure on. I just want to create and be creative and be unplugged.
I love it. But what is the one project that you're working on right now? What is for your audience that are following you? What can we know about JJ Lyric right now?
So there's a series that will be airing. I don't know on what network yet, but we do have a series called The 30-Year-Old Virgin. It's very, very interesting. It's like an interview style series. It's me talking about like my relationships, my relationship with God, with dudes, and so it is the day in the life of the 30-year-old virgin. So it's really interesting. So that's I guess top priority on the list.
Out of the other 50 projects that she has going on. Man, we are so excited that you're here with us. Thank you so much for joining us. If there was 3 things that you wanted the community that is following you right now to know about you, about your life, about where you've been, and I know that it's a lot to sum down in 3 words or 1 sentence, what would that be? What is your message right now?
So 3 things. The first thing would be reconnect to God. I feel like that's just, I know we do a lot of playing, a lot of joking. We have a really good time, but people really, whenever they feel the light, a lot of people don't know that's really like me reflecting the love of Jesus Christ. Like people, it doesn't feel like churchy, but really it all comes from like that Christian light, right? That's the first thing. The second thing would be like do you boo boo? Like I feel like you need to go 1,000 miles in your own lane. Like I almost feel like my armor, like the king's armor, doesn't fit on me. Like you have to, if you're gonna be like called to be what you're called to be, you got to
battles with your own armor.
Yeah, if you got to be a slingshot, if it got to be smooth stones, I just feel like just do you, boo boo. That's second point. And the third one, what would I like the people to know? I guess the third one would just be, man, I would just say take some time for yourself. Like I feel like sometimes people in the entertainment industry, or even you don't have to be an entertainer, like a lot of times we go. I'm always, like my Instagram is _go JJ go. Like that's how much I go. I would say like take some time to make sure you replenish yourself.
It's hard to turn off, right? I think that it's hard to turn off when you're on the go, and you have so many projects going on because you have to be active and you have to keep yourself going and motivated. So I completely get it. But thank you so much. I think you have to love yourself in order to love others, right? Thank you guys so much. Please follow Miss JJ Lyric. She's amazing. She's not a boring person, trust me.
All right, this next man, he was willing to help a sister out. He is a dope singer, period, and musician, and
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. We can take the HOV and you will see that love came out the blue. Obviously.